Hi you, and welcome back to Pond House Garden. Today is yet another very exciting day for us here at the Pond House. The drywallers came this week, dropped off all of the boards inside the garage. They also dropped off all the supplies that the tapers and mudders will need in order to tape and mud all the joint areas. So the garage at the beginning of the week was completely filled with boards lying on the floor, as well as a stack of supplies. And now, I think it was yesterday? Nope, it was the day before. The day before yesterday, the boarders came and they installed all the boards in one day, completing the garage. So happy that we had a crew to do that, and Dad didn't have to do it by himself this year, which is super. Or this time, I should say, because Dad normally does the drywalling himself, or the majority of the drywalling anyway. So we had a crew come in, they did it, banged it off in a day, which is cool. And then the mudders and tapers are coming back today, just a couple days later, to start on doing that. Now, I don't know if you can see, we have a little bit of a gray sky today because it is about to rain on us again. So that being said, we want to get the drywall and the mudding done as soon as possible, make sure that it dries properly. Then we want to get a coat of paint on there because the garage door is being delivered really soon. So I think it's coming on Tuesday. So hopefully all the mud and all the paint will be dry before the door arrives, or we have to postpone the delivery of the door. But the idea again is to get it into lockup as quickly as we can. So we want the garage done, buttoned up. That way it'll be nice and warm for Dad to work in as a working area all winter long when it's raining, blowing, and snowing. So let's go on a tour of the garage. And here it is. It is very echoey inside here now. This is awesome. Not great for a sound studio, as you can tell, because everything is bouncing off of each wall, but oh, it looks fantastic. And we can no longer see through to the hallway here. All the boarding is done, and they've cut out for all the different, the vacuum area and the duct work, and this, of course, is for the washer dryer area. So it's plumbing here, electrical boxes, and more electrical boxes. Oh, and the bathroom is done as well. Okay, and it looks great. And that's where the toilet will go, and the sink over here. So it's just a little itty bitty room, but it's perfect for Dad to use. Notice I've already said it's Dad's bathroom. And looking the other way, there is the garage door opening area. So this big garage door is the one that's going to be delivered. And it is the reason that we needed to make sure that all the drywall boards are up, taped, and maybe this room will also be fully painted, because when they put the garage door in, oh, hi Dad. When they put the garage door in here, then there will be tracks up on the ceiling. So it just means that Dad's gonna have to cut in the paint around the tracks if we don't get the painting done. But knowing my dad, he will get that painting tended to, so long as the mudders and tapers are here through the weekend. So yeah, looking at each wall, oh yeah, it looks great. We are ready for cabinets. So Mom and Dad and I will start on that. I know that this back here was intended to be one long workbench. Apparently Mom may have changed her mind on that, which does happen. And then back here will be a whole bunch of cabinets. The floor has been nicely covered up with, this is just rolls of like a cardboard, a light cardboard type material. It rolls out. And that way all the drywall mud doesn't get on the nice concrete floors. As well, it'll be ready for painting. I don't know what color she's gonna paint in here. I'll have to ask Mom that today. So we are looking good. Now the idea on this garage is not like a conventional garage. Because Mom and Dad already have a shop, that's where a lot of the dirtier things will go. This garage is going to be more so for Mom storing her seasonal things. What else will she be doing? It's going to be mostly Mom's garage. So they're actually going to be able to hold the phone. For those of you who know our family, Mom's going to actually park her car in the garage this time. I think it's the first time. Maybe in 1978-ish, she used a garage down when we lived in Colwood, British Columbia. But I don't think she's used a garage since then for a car. Maybe the big house, the last house that they built, maybe there, but for a short time only, not a long time. So this garage, she even talked about having a special floor installed just because she wants it to be clean and hers. And I say, you go, girl. I am not sure what else. Oh, hello, Mom. Hi.
Ready for the nursery?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna go to the nursery next. Do you have anything in the garden, though, that you've planted recently?
I've got a couple of things.
Okay.
I was kind of working there yesterday.
Okay, well, we'll go down and take a look at that. I was just gonna go and catch up with Dad inside the house for a minute. Okay, so let's just go and see if Dad's working on anything in particular in here. Whoa, this is a big step now. There used to be a board here. I'll try not to trip while I'm going in there. Oh, I'm getting old. Dad, oh, I see him outside. Oh, wow, does it ever sound different in here? It's not all echoey.
I know,
It's
different thing.
yeah, it's super echoey now in the garage, but in here it's like,
Good.
whoa, I can hear my own voice. It's oh, hey, Dad. You know us, we're chit-chatting away on our way in here. What are you working on?
I'm doing the rain screen.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you're out here. Okay, so this, you've already completed. Oh, I can see myself in the window. Hello, Michelle. So you're just putting up the strapping for the rain screen, getting ready for Hardy plank.
Getting ready for, actually I'm getting ready for the soffit.
Ah, the soffit. Because it's
the black soffit. I talked to the powers that be, and they said they want the soffit up first.
and then they'll blow the insulation in after?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you've got that. Do you have? Oh no, you're not installing that. You have somebody installing that this time.
Yes.
Yes. Yay. So he will be back soon?
Yes.
Okay. That's great. Oh, I look forward to that because once you have this the ceiling, it's not called the ceiling. I mean, I know it's called the soffit, but once you have
this is a ceiling.
Yeah, but once Dad, you put the cover over the actual wood, the boards.
Put the ceiling on.
The ceiling on, okay. It becomes real. Now you know what height you're dealing with because right now we can kind of see through.
Yeah.
So it feels taller, but all of a sudden it's going to cap.
It's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be beautiful.
You're going to love it.
Yes, I love everything in here.
Yeah.
And then just taking a look at the pond just to see if there's any fall changes. Other than the fact that the summertime took the
tide went out.
The tide went out, exactly.
Down 18 inches.
But there is some fall change here, Dad.
Yes. Yeah. That's quite normal for a redwood to do that.
The redwood will start in September to change?
It's losing its second year needles.
I see.
They're 2 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks gorgeous. But and the rhododendrons are starting to lose some of their leaves. You can see them yellowing as well. But there isn't significant change out there yet for fall color.
Not
yet.
Not trying to turn it into a dispute, but those are blackberry leaves. Oh,
no,
I am not. The rhododendron one.
Oh, so she be right.
Maybe I apologize.
Anything else to show us inside?
More apologies?
No. Well, yeah, I'll take apologies all day long. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Mom, anything to show us inside before we go to the garden? Nope. We're just going to go to the garden?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Let's head out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, Dad.
Bye.
Yes, and here's the supplies then for the mudders when they come back today, with any luck. And then let me just pan this room. So if you recall, Dad has put the insulation on the outside of the house, of the building, and then the hardy plank will go over top of that because he's got the rain screening on here, and then the hardy goes over top. So there's exterior insulation as well as inside here, there is the interior insulation behind the drywall. Then there was the vapor barrier that Dad started to put up, and he put up in these tremendously huge sheets. And then we found out that the insulators can come by and do the rest for him. And I believe they do them in 8-foot strips to make it easier for install. So we started off with interior insulation, then it moved to the poly being put up on top of that, and now we've got the drywall boards. So things are progressing. Let's move out into the garden area to see what Mom's been up to. In the shop garden. You've been in here, Mom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I decided to put in a few more cone flowers or echinacea.
Ooh.
And so I had this one in existence already in the pot, and this one is Sombrero Granada Gold.
So, okay, you know what? Let's get a tag out just so
Sure.
that everybody's able. Do you mind doing that?
No,
Sorry.
not at all.
Okay, there it is there. So, let's see. I'm just trying to, come on, make it work. Okay, there it is. Granada Gold. And zones, Mom, full sun, which this garden, the shop garden definitely gets.
For sure.
And so zone, normally it tells us right on the back side here.
It does.
Of course I have to ask the questions that
Well, let me just check with.
it'll be the same as, okay,
it'll be
and
the
this
same.
one,
This one here.
this one is what?
Powwow Wildberry.
Powwow Wildberry, cool.
It's a
I like
really-
the name.
That one's just coming out in
Oh,
bloom.
this one, is that the same?
Yes. I got
Okay.
3 the same.
Powwow Wildberry, 1, 2, where's your third, Mom?
1, 2, and right there, 3.
Oh, and 3 in the ground right here.
Yeah, you know I do like my multiples.
Yeah. So 1, 2, and 3. And then this guy just all on his own.
Yep.
And I've asked
Isn't
you a
it-
question, of course, it's not going to tell us the
And
zones
it's
on here.
not going to tell us the zones. It's not anywhere on here.
Well, we are in, I'm insistent that it has to. Okay, I will put it up on the screen, but we are in zone 8B here. So we know for sure things are good, but we will find out. Each of those, Mom, 18 to 24 inches. How about this one
and
as well?
this one here is 18 to 20.
18 to 20. Okay,
So you get a good size.
there,
And
yeah.
then we'll fill out too nicely.
Yeah, that looks great. And then, of course, some of this heather is in bloom right now as well. And so this
Along
is
with
like
the
a
weeds.
fall. Well, we don't look at the weeds. We try to get there, but we're busy. That's like a fall flowering heather.
That's right. And I have purchased some as well yesterday because...
I like the bench here. Are you going to leave the bench? Yeah.
Well, this is the walkway that's going to come up. So
Maybe, baby.
there will be a bench. Whether it's this one, I don't know.
So this one then,
It's ketchup.
and is not going to, Mom, can you tap my screen so that everybody can see? Oh, close. No cigar. There we go.
There we go.
So yeah, catcha. And, oh, sorry, winter flowering. So I said fall, but I guess they consider it to be winter flowering. And this one is zone 4 to 7. This one here is Alicia. And again, it must be 4 to 7.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
And so it says white flower buds in August to December. So you've just got a combination of the two that you're going to put in?
Yes. Because I like these heathers so much. And that's probably the size that they're going to get.
No.
Right? Oh, you're going to get much larger?
Yeah, Mom, they get large.
Oh, okay.
So let's just look actually, because they're in, I shouldn't have said that so fast. No, Mom, no.
Well, I thought they were small.
16 by 16.
Oh, okay. All right.
So,
Yeah, they got a little ways to
because
go
you
yet.
buy them as cutie patooties, but mine really, and if they're happy, they really fill out.
And as I said before in the rhododendron video, that I purchased these because I know that you're in love with heathers, and I've never had them, so this is new to me. So,
Yeah, I think you're going to really love them.
yeah.
And then also on this bench, I love this pot.
Isn't that
This is
lovely?
like a black, a beautiful black. It's not showing up that great on the video, but it is a beautiful black pot.
With the fern.
And then it has Yeah, it pops definitely with the ferns, but with this green, it looks beautiful. And you've put bark mulch in here too, which I like.
Yeah, just on the top. I always put the potting soil, the proper container potting soil, and then I always top it with some bark mulch, just because it keeps it from drying.
And this one is a no name.
Yeah, it's just red.
It's just
It's a red mom.
So I'm sorry, we don't have a name for that one. But today when we go shopping, we'll make sure to collect the tags.
Yeah.
And then you've got another fern you bought, which is...
Yeah, I got that yesterday. I did get a few
You can
things
just pick
yesterday.
it up, Mom. Just, yeah. So let's see.
Here.
This one is
tassel
fern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perennial. And so this is the fall color here that's
Yes.
starting to come out of it.
Yes.
And then it will die back.
Now this says zones 5 to 8.
Okay. And we are 8B. Yep.
Yeah.
So
And it's going to grow 18 to 24 inches tall.
okay.
This is finely textured evergreen fern with glossy dark green foliage. The tips of new fronds droop backwards, creating a tassel-like effect. So that's what the tassel is.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then eventually this you'll just cut down, and then the new fronds will come up.
That's right.
That's our happy joy
Yes.
time when the new fronds come out.
Truly spring.
Yeah, truly spring.
Yeah.
I
Love
agree. Yeah. Awesome. It looks good.
Yeah, so that's it. So let's go buy more.
Yes, exactly. And I love this color in here. You need to bring some pumpkins out here soon.
Yeah,
and
that'd
put
be
that. That would
good.
look really, just
Yeah.
little pumpkins interspersed here.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
I've never done that before either. So
Well,
that'd be
you
fun.
should do that.
Mhm.
It's so easy when it's not my house, right? I'm like, and Mom, you should do that as well. But
Okay.
yeah, it looks great. Okay, so we are off to go back down to Victoria again. We've been hitting that multiple times this week.
It's fun.
It is fun. The rain has come. The rain has started, but we're still going to get some nursery time in, and we're going to do some shopping. That will come in a separate video.
Right. Okay.
We're going to do a part 2 to this video. We'll do our shopping video as a separate post.
Okay.
I kind of already said that.
Yeah.
Today when we come back, if the tapers have come into the drywall though,
Yes.
let's go back in and take
Okay.
one more little quick look around to see what it looks like once the tape's up.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
Okay,
We'll
let's go.
see you shortly. I got one more thing to show you. I forgot. Dad wanted me to include this in the video. So let's go to the trellis garden. Okay, so I've shown these before. These trees that flank the future driveway area, and they're starting just to change for fall, which it's this gorgeous kind of burgundy, I would say on there. I don't know if you can see it. Nothing's better than seeing something in person. So you're all invited. But in the meantime, if you can't see it, yeah, lots of coffee. If you can't, if I'll describe it if this doesn't come out the way that I want it to, but it's a gorgeous green that turns into a fade of burgundy red.
Yeah.
And so it's a deeper burgundy here and a lighter red over on this side. So it's really cool as it changes. And I'll continue taking more video footage of it as the season progresses, because we just hit the first day of fall 2 days ago.
Yes.
So yes. Now let me try to go down into here because there's lots of rocks, and I'm a master at twisting my ankle. Okay, I made it. So down here, I had given Mom and Dad some excess from my garden, and I will put the name of this up on the screen. But the pop of yellow is so awesome again at fall, in the fall, just to see that there's still color and life in the garden. It's not just all,
Yeah, look how
turning green and dying.
That pink is too.
So that there's this one as well. So I think that's what Dad was referring to, is that Aunt Diane.
Gorgeous.
These are from Aunt Diane's garden. A couple things. So there's this right here. And again, I'll put the name on the screen for this. Oh, that is so beautiful. And the hummingbirds and the pollinators just love this type of flower. And so this is standing about, I would say about 3 feet.
Yeah,
3 feet tall?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's this one down here. And this is a little cutie patootie. I think I have a few of these in purple as well. But again, I'll put the name of that one on the screen too. I'll connect with Aunt Diane. And My goodness, there's some
Yeah,
more
look
here.
at that. Isn't that fresh looking? My goodness.
That's really pretty. Love that. And if for some reason I don't have the names in time to release the video, then I will definitely follow up and put it in the comments below. There's this little guy. This looks like this was like a zinnia at one point in time. It looks, it's not looking that great right now, but in the day, I'm sure it was quite beautiful.
And I think this is just a little paler.
And then this is the
pillar of the other pink one. Very
so
pretty.
pretty. Yeah, exactly.
Pretty
So
dainty.
third week. What are we,
Yeah.
third week? Third week into September.
Yeah, it
and
is. Yeah.
beautiful color.
Yeah.
All down here. Now this is Dad's kind of, I don't know what it's going to do, so I'm going to put it down here kind of garden.
Yeah, that's right.
And then once he knows what it does, then he transplants some from out here and puts them into the main garden area. And then I see also he's got his pumpkins and squash down here. And so if I look in really close here, he's got some really sweet little things happening down here as well. Yeah. All right. Here comes the rain, Mom.
Yes, let's go to the nursery.
Let's get out of here.
Go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's getting wet here. Running for the truck. We just got back from the nursery down in Victoria, and now we are going to go in. It looks like the tapers and the mudders are still here. So I just thought I'd swing by and say hello to Delilah. Isn't she a cutie? And then I'll make my way into the garage. So it actually looks like they are mudding and taping, so I am not going to bother them right now, and they have put up a little partition to keep the heat in there so things are drying. So we won't tour that today. We'll just leave it be, and we'll come back in a couple days and take a look at the finished product. Okay, and that concludes another video. Thank you so much for joining me, Michelle, at Pond House Garden. It was great to see the progress on the garage and the fact that we are so close to having heat inside that room. It makes me actually really excited about what's yet to come for the wintertime for Dad, because it'll be nice to have an area that he can work in and be out of all the weather. Yeah, so it was a busy day. Busy up here at the pond house, and definitely busy driving down to the nursery and taking a look through. Again, we will do a separate video on the nursery walkthrough. We actually went to a garden center that's attached to one of our local grocery stores. So that will be a lot of fun to post. Lots of ideas for fall and fantastic prices. So you won't want to miss that. Be sure to subscribe for free to our channel to be alerted to the very next video that we post. We do appreciate you watching each and every video, and we thank you so much for your comments. There are enough comments and questions now that we will be posting videos shortly for short question and answer periods. So that will be coming within the next month, I think. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, remember, you can have your dreams become a reality just like ours have. All you have to do is take that very first step. Have a great day. There's always one more thing to show you on my way out of the garden. So just one more thing, I promise. We received these from Aunt Diane this year, and this is a columbine. And I will put the name up in the screen, but look at how blue that is. But you're thinking something.
It's a delphinium.
Right, it's a delphinium. And this is a delphinium that we received
That's right.
from Aunt Diane. Oh my word.
And I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll just recheck the tag here. There we go. That's what it
And
is.
hold on, let me just, perfect. Thanks, Mom.
No problem.
Aren't moms the best at rescuing us?